Hi, I'm a Blisy.
Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to RNG abuse a wild Pokemon in Sun and Moon versions. It's a pretty nice process, specifically for getting maybe easy parents for breeding, or easy dittos for breeding. It's a little more difficult than the chaining method, but it's much quicker if you can manage to do it correctly. It's also a very good way to get shinies very easy if you're into that. I'll be proving this today by getting a shiny very quickly. So I'm going to go over things you need in-game, things you need out-of-game, and then I'm going to teach you how to do it. So the first thing you need in-game is if you want to synchronize your nature, you're going to need a Pokemon with synchronize in the same nature if you care about your natures very much. I do not, so I don't have one with me. And that last thing you're going to need in-game, besides a way to catch the Pokemon you get, is the honey item. So these can be bought at any Pokemon store after you've beaten like a few trials. So the last thing you're going to need to do is save in a specific spot, which I will show you. If you open up your Chrome, you go to this web page I will be linking. So this website lists the encounter slots, which is where each Pokemon are and like what spots or whatever. But it also shows you a picture of where you need to stand in order to have 0 NPCs and this value of correction. I don't know what the correction value stands for, completely honestly, but all I know is try to match up with this guy's picture as much as possible, and that'll get you the best spot for 0 NPCs in each area. So yeah, I'll link that in the description as well, this website. So as you can see, I'm trying to match his spot as good as possible. Let me even go back a little further. He was more like, he is here. Yep. So this is as good as I can do, and then just save your game in this spot. Next, we're going to open Sun and Moon Encounter RNG Tool, which is something that you need. I got it right here. Scroll this down. You're also going to need Eon Timer, which is the program in the lower right-hand corner with the S beyond. So you're going to need all of those things. Okay. So now that that's out of the way, we're going to start the RNG. So I'm just going to reset the game, soft reset. And what you're going to do is you're going to be watching for a little clock that appears where your character's portrait is usually in the loading screen. And you're going to tick off the end position part. And what you're going to do is you're just going to watch for that little picture, and you'll see what I mean in 1 second. So it's going to load. You see the clock. Clock ended here. And you're just going to try and click where the clock ends as much as possible. You do this 8 times. You back out, and you do it again. That was over here. And this might be difficult for you at first because it's kind of quick and it disappears very fast. But the one positive to this is you can take a video of it. So while I'm on this screen here, the RNG doesn't advance. So I can do this 8 times and then just record a video of it and go back and type in an RNG reporter and leave the screen here. So that was this. So it's not too big of a deal. This is a bit easier for me because I have a big screen, because I have a capture card. So it's a bit easier for me than most people, although I think it's very easy on a 3DS XL as well. Alright, that was this one. And I got one more. It's about 8 times you need to do this. Sometimes more, it depends. So there's this. So as you can see, I have... Oh, oops. It gave me 2 results, so I need to do it another time instead of the usual 8. So that was like this one. And I have 1 more. Perfect. So now I'm going to bring this all the way up, and we're just going to leave it on this screen, on the continue screen. You're just going to leave it there. Now that we did that, we're going to go over into the target search. Now, from here, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure this honey box, keep that checked, right? Make sure this is super checked. If you have a sync nature, this is where you'd fill it out. Don't touch the gender or the level range. Those get adjusted automatically when you do this part. Then, over here, you're going to type in where you are. So I'm in Executor Island. Excuse me, thank you. You're going to pick the species you want. I want an Executor. You don't want to pick if it's day or night. That changes the Pokemon sometimes, although I don't believe it does in Executor Island, so it doesn't matter. Although technically it's like dusk right now. I don't know if that counts as day or not. Anyway, and then over here you're going to set enter bag time, check that off, and you're going to set this to 50,000. Then the last thing you're going to do is put all your parameters here. So you wanted an Executor, and you just type in the stats that you want for the Executor to be. You type in the gender you want it to be, everything like that. I don't care about any of this junk. I'm just going straight for shiny only. And if you're doing shiny, you need to have this number, your TSV, your training shiny value. I won't go over how you get this. You can get it with some calculations, I believe, although I also think you need a, I'm not going to go over how to get it. And if you have Shiny Charm, check that off as well. I don't have it. So then I'm going to hit search. So I hit search, nothing comes up. That means there's no Shiny Exeggutor within 50,000 seconds. So I'm going to do is I'm going to hit check there, and I'm going to hit search for everything and see what I can get. Ooh, these are juicy. What are you? Encounter slot 5. What's slot 5 here? Slot 5 is a Shiny Modest Execute. That's pretty sick, if I do say so myself. This one is slot 4, which is a Shiny Modest Pelipper. I want that. Okay, this is something I very much want. Now the thing is, getting one frame individually is fairly difficult. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do here is, I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to get. Pelipper's a bit of a longer wait, although it's got perfect speed too, so I'd only have to raise like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna do set as, so you right click and you click set as target frame. Do that. Then for correction value, you go to what the website told you. Mine is 9, and if there's NPCs, you put that. I have 0. Then you hit calc, and it tells you this: 27866. That's 400 seconds. That's like, what is that, like 5? No, I don't even know how long that is. So then you type that into EonTimer. So I'm gonna check this out. Get away. So in EonTimer, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, I'm typing 27866 in the target frame. Now, for the pre-timer, you're going to always set that at 2500. You can adjust it, and I will teach you how to adjust it when I likely miss this frame for the Pelipper, but we will see. But most games, this is just how long it takes to get to the loading screen, so I'm going to leave it there at 2500, and I'm going to hit start. And then you're going to hit the X button, you're going to hover over bag, and you're going to wait. And when this timer here hits 0, you're going to hit A to open your bag. I'm going to pause the video now, and I'm going to restart it when I'm much closer to the end, because, again, 400 seconds is, what is, it's probably like 5, yeah, it's 7 minutes, wow, yeah. So I'll see you in 7 minutes my time, in like no time your time, so. Okay, 14 seconds left. Main thing is, again, you're just going to hit A when the timer hits 0 to load your bag up. The program takes into account the time it takes to load into your bag and the honey time as well, so don't worry about that. And you just use your honey. You don't have to rush to use your honey. There's no RNG advancement while you're in your bag. So if everything went right, this is a modest Pelipper that's shiny, but it probably isn't. Just a regular Pelipper, so we'll see. We'll see where I landed. I probably landed fairly close. Okay. So I'm just going to try and catch it with a quick ball really quick. And what you have to do is catch this Pokemon and use it to calibrate your EonTimer here. Oop. So from here, what you're going to do is, so assuming you were going for a Pokemon, what you do is you check to see if it's the Pokemon you wanted. So I'm going to go here. Go here. So obviously it's not the one I wanted. We'll check out what's up. So we're going to go into Sun and Moon Encounter Tool. And what you're going to do is hit the reset on this. Then you're going to go using stats, and then you're going to check off the Pokemon that you did catch. So I did catch a Pelipper. Then you're going to type in like the gender, it's male. Drizzle, I believe it's ability 2. I could double check that though. Let me see here. So I believe its ability 1 is the Keen Eye still. I can't spell Pelipper. Yes, ability 2 is Drizzle. Okay, that's just fine. Okay, so we do that. Oh, actually, first before anything, you're gonna have to reset this. You're gonna have to click the reset button and uncheck shiny only if you're going for shiny. So it's Pelipper. Type in the level you got it. It's 42 right now. 42. Again, gender, ability 2. Nature, mine was impish, so I'll check that off. Then you type in the stats that you got. So let me just do that really quick. Right, 106, 7, 3, 82, 75, 61. And then you hit search. Did I mess something up? I feel like I messed something up. I did honey using... Oh, the attack. Attack is 570. There you go. Search. 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 You could try and do this. Oh, well, I don't know why... I don't know why that would be... I don't know why that would matter, but... I just unchecked that and it came up with the Pokemon. So another thing you could check is... So I was 12 frames early. Something you could check is the hidden power, and to confirm. I'm not going to do that because I'm kind of lazy. So what I will do here is, you can see I'm 12 frames early. So before you do anything else, you're going to open a calculator. So I'm going to do that right now. Open my calculator. There you go. Clear that. So I was 12 frames early from... so what I do is I do 12 divided by 30 equals 0.4. So since I was early, I add. So I add 0.4 onto my 2500, so that's 2900. And I do... if you were plus, you would subtract 0.4 from whatever your starting point was. Simple as that. So now we just got to search for a new Pokemon and try again. So we just got to reset. I'm going to hide this calculator here. Scroll this down. And we just got to do the whole thingy again. So I remember which one that one was, but I just realized you got to go into Toolkit, you got to clear, you got to click the one it was. So that was this one. And again, so it's just not too bad. That was this. That was this. So what does suck is that you can't get a retry with the same exact initial seed again, but not much you can do about that. You have to keep hitting for different times. Okay, there's my seed. Go back to target search. We'll put this up here. We will try again. So I'm going to hit reset here. Shiny only. Honey. I don't care about the Pokemon. And search. Oh, and the one thing that's important is check enter bag time. Okay. What do we have here? What do we have here? Oh, wrong one. Encounters, these are all pretty low. Encounter slot 1. You are a Poliwag. No, you're not. You're an Executor. You're a Bold Executor. Oh, using IVs. Search. Okay, let's see. Bold Executor. What are you? Encounter slot 4. That's a Pelipper. And you're careful. That's not a great Pelipper nature. Bold is an okay Pelipper nature, but yeah. And then what's the last one that I'll go for? This one is also not very long. Brave for encounter slot 5. Not bad if you want a random physical attacking Trick Room Executor. Hell yes, I'll go for you. And because that is an execute, I think, is slot 5. Yes. So I will go for this one. Set as target frame. Your correction is already correct. Hit that. It tells you what to type into Eon Timer. So I'm typing in 33744. I'm going to close this off, and I'm going to start it at the same time. And I'm just going to hover over the bag, and we're going to wait 1 minute. And I'm going to pause the video for that. Okay, 10 seconds left. Hopefully I can get it this time. So just hit A when your timer hits 0. Oh my gosh, my timer didn't beep the correct amount of times. I hate when it does that. I don't know what that bug is. So I probably missed it, but hopefully I could get something good still. Let's see what we get. So it isn't execute, but it's not shiny. So you just have to go through the same thing, see what we missed, see how close we were. What I will do for you guys is pause all of my typing and stuff so you don't have to see any of that. I will stop this now. This is actually hilarious. So I did all the calculations or whatever. Check out what I got. It's the same exact executor for like 20 frames. No. Yeah, like even more than 20 frames. So I have no clue what I could have hit this one, which is only 3 frames off, or I could have hit this one, which is 32 frames off. I have literally no clue. So, yeah, so I can't tell, so I'm just going to have to give it a redo with the same exact value I had before. I'm just going to have to, redo my initial seed and all that jazz. So again, I won't make you watch me doing the initial seed again. I don't think that's fair, and I think it's a waste of video time. So I just wanted to cover. I was taking several attempts to find a shiny, and look what I found at 14,000 frames in. Where are you at? So look at this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 30 frames of this shiny here. So hopefully I can get it. Let's go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We will do that. And we're going to set this as my frame. That's pretty sweet. Alright.
Yeah, I had a question.
Oops. Ooh, the correction is wrong though. It should be 9. Does that not matter? Whatever. Don't matter to me. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to show that off. It was super cool. So, set an Eon Timer 34944. Oops. Don't know why I did that. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, this one was kind of impossible to miss. Alright. So as you can see, I have it's in the tool. It's supposed to be 42 female and slot 5, which is execute. So I'm going to try and catch this real quick. Oh, I got a crit. Sick. And it's actually got very good stats. Well, not very good, but like good enough. So, I'm just going to show you guys that this is oh, I keep going into, oh wow, it has an item too. So I'm going to go over to Pokefinder. Focus Center, and if I do, where is it? If I hit Judge on this, it's going to have perfect defense. There you go, that is matches the tool. Perfect defense in all of these. And it's supposed to be Brave Nature, so let's check that out. There you go. And that's how to RNG wild Pokemon. I hope this was helpful. Hopefully you do it for more than just like, I don't know, hopefully use it to get something cool. It's actually the second shiny execute I got, so that's really funny. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next tutorial.